Hello, everyone. Let's just give everybody a couple minutes to pop on. And I'm so excited to be on with you all today. I want to make sure I get everybody on here. So let's tag everyone today. All right. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. Amanda here, the nutritionist with Journey to Wellness. I'm so excited to be back with you guys today and talk about eating the rainbow, eating all the colors that God created for us to have in our diets every single week and the benefits of all of these colors. So I have lots of notes. So if you see me looking down, I want to make sure that I do not miss any of the information that I wanted to share with you guys today, because there's a lot of information and I know I don't even have time to go over half of the things that I was sitting down kind of making notes for today that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to go over as many as I possibly can today with you, and as many of those notes that I have wrote down. And then next time that I jump on with you guys, we'll finish up the rainbow of colors that we didn't touch base on today. So let's jump in. So let's talk about the different colors of the rainbow. We have so many colors of foods. When you pop into the grocery store and you go into that produce section, there are so many vibrant, wonderful colors there. So I explain it as take those blinders off when you walk in the store and really look around. Look at those colors, look at the foods, the fruits, the vegetables. You want to really pay attention to options that maybe you've never noticed before. Maybe you want to challenge yourself during the next couple of months as things start to come in season and we start to garden and we're deciding what to plant or going to the farmer's markets, of finding vegetables and fruits that you never tried. Get a new vegetable or fruit up, find a recipe for it, and enjoy. So when we talk about eating different colors and eating variety of plant foods and your fruits and vegetables, you really want to touch base on every single color that's out there. You really want to try to make sure that you get in 5 different colors on your plate every single day. So welcome to my cat jumping in today with us. But getting in so many different colors of your fruits and vegetables opens your body up to so many vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, antioxidants, polyphenols, all of these things that our bodies crave and need to fully be well, have energy, and feel the best we possibly can. So I challenge you as we are going through these different colors of the rainbow to count how many colors that you have on your plate every meal and try to make sure that you get in 5 different colors every single day. So let's start off with our colors and let's talk about one of my absolute favorite colors, and that's red. Red foods are a loving food. Red foods are very heart healthy foods, and they help to reduce inflammation. They have a high amount of antioxidants and they help improve your immune system. So when your body is looking to have a little bit lower immune system, especially during these winter months, focusing on red foods is very, very important to boost up your immune system so that you can be as healthy as you possibly can. Did you know that red foods even help with joint stiffness and they help to have healthy, strong bones as well? I know so many times I get asked about making sure you get enough calcium for healthy, strong bones. Well, guess what? Red foods can give you super strong bones as well. So, having a good amount of your red foods is very important every single day. Now, not only does it help with your bones and your joints, but like I said, red foods are heart healthy. They help your cardiovascular system. They help with increasing the vitamin C in your body. So, making sure that you're getting in good amounts of red foods is so important. So, some of my favorite red foods. Now, that list of red foods is so much longer than I had time to touch base on all of the red foods today. So, find your healthy red foods. And if you've got a healthy red food, pop it in the comments. Let us know what your favorite healthy red food is. Some of my favorite red foods that I want to share with you, and some of these you may not even realize is truly a red food. So try these out and see what you think. One is going to be pomegranates. Pomegranates are a wonderful red healthy food. They help to balance out your blood sugar levels. They're sweet. They go great in salads or just as a snack, or throw them in some goat or sheep yogurt or a non-dairy yogurt. Beets and cherries are super high amounts of vitamin C. Cherries are a good lower sugar fruit that is amazing to use in any type of recipe. Red peppers have some of the highest amounts of vitamin C of most vegetables. So definitely snack on some red peppers. Red cabbage, red quinoa is a great option to have. And of course, strawberries. It is strawberry season right now in some states. So if you have fresh local strawberries, make sure you pick some up. And then you can go to your veggies that have a little bit more bite to them, like your radishes. Radishes are great raw. You can shred them up, throw them on salads, or roast them to get a little bit more savory sweetness out of your radishes. And of course, don't forget things like camu and goji berries. These are superfoods that we love to add to smoothies. They have high amounts of vitamin C, and they're such a good anti-inflammatory, antioxidant food. And lastly, adzuki beans. Adzuki beans are an amazing red food. If you've never tried adzuki beans before, definitely grab some of those adzuki beans up. You typically, sometimes they're harder to find in local grocery stores, so you can order them. I typically get the dry adzuki beans, and then I'll soak them and cook them in a slow cooker or my instant pot. But adzuki beans are super easy for your body to digest. They have a high amount of protein, and they are a red heart healthy food. So try those out if you've never had adzuki beans before. So moving on to our next color is orange. Orange is such a sunshiny, really nice, refreshing color. So with your orange foods, these are going to be very high in beta carotene. They help with your eye health and your vision. They support your uterus and your ovary health as well. So orange foods are a protective food, and they help to support female organs and hormones. So orange foods don't discredit your orange peppers, your carrots, your sweet potatoes, your winter and fall squashes like butternut squash, pumpkin, acorn squash. You've also got oranges and papayas for your fruits as well. So really incorporating all of these foods in, and I know like those winter squashes, every food has a season. So eating foods that's in season, you can also get a lot of these colors in as well. So especially during the winter months, or if it's still cold where you live, grab some of those butternut squashes, acorn squashes, and make some soups out of those or roast them. They're absolutely amazing. But having carrots year round, you can't go wrong. So snacking on carrots or cooking carrots, you cannot go wrong with adding those good bright orange carrots in your diet. So all of these foods today, you absolutely can eat most of these foods in their raw form, but also if you want to cook the vegetables, that's fine as well. Now, let's move on to yellow. So, yellow foods are fiber rich foods, and yellow foods really help with digestion. So, they help to create good gut health and they help to create good gut microbiome as well. So, super important because they have their prebiotic fibers that helps balance out your blood sugar. The dietary fiber that's found in yellow foods helps to reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, constipation, and some cancers. So it's very important to have yellow foods in your diet. And some of my favorite yellow foods is going to be apple cider vinegar, bananas, but guys, I love bananas in the green state. So when they're not super, super ripe, I like to get bananas when they're more green on the outside because those green bananas are going to have a resistant starch that helps to start creating that good gut microbiome. Chickpeas. I love chickpeas. You can do so many different things from chickpea flour to having chickpeas in your salads or making them as a main dish with a lot of different flavors to using chickpeas for pastas and so many ways that you can incorporate chickpeas into your diet. And they are so good for having a lot of protein and a lot of fiber to help your digestion. Endive. Endive is a great vegetable that if you've never tried endive, you can make that in so many ways. You can chop it up and add to your salads, or you can grill it and have a grilled endive salad as well. So there's so many ways that you can incorporate endives into your weekly routine as well. Ginger, lemons, these are great digestive supporting foods that you can add to your water, to teas. They're amazing. If you haven't tried, in our last challenge, I know that you've seen our lemon chia water in the mornings. If you've not tried the lemon chia water, so good when you first wake up in the mornings for your digestion, just helps to start your body off right. Get some omega-3 fatty acids, the lemon for helping your digestion and starting to get your water in for the day. Millet and regular quinoa. A lot of times you'll see that as a white quinoa, but quinoa is actually a little bit more yellow in color. Really light yellow. Millet, both of these are great options to have for gluten-free options that you can use millet for breakfast as a flour base. Quinoa is great for breakfast or throwing in your salads or using as a base for a stir fry or some type of meal that you want to create. If you like to do bowls or one pot meals, quinoa is great for that. Mustard. Mustard is a wonderful condiment, but it's also really good if you use dried mustard in dishes just to give a little bit of pep to those dishes. But mustard is such a good condiment that you can make a mustard-based barbecue sauce, add mustard to sandwiches. If you like to use mustard in salad dressings, there's so many ways that you can incorporate mustard to help your digestion as well. Regular yellow squash. So this is going to be things like spaghetti squash, yellow long neck or crook neck squashes. These are going to be more of your summer squashes. So amazing. I love all of these. And one of my favorite ways to have yellow squash or spaghetti squash is to make your spaghetti squash in the oven, take all of that squash out, and then take a protein, add on top of your spaghetti squash. I like hamburger. I'll make hamburger patties and put on top of my spaghetti squash, and I'll top my hamburger with all of my wonderful toppings, like pickles and mainly pickles and mustard for me, and have my spaghetti squash with a protein. So you get that good digestion from spaghetti squash. You get your protein. If you're adding mustard, you're getting digestion from your mustard as well. And then let's talk about more colors of bell peppers, because bell peppers come in so many colors. You've got your red, your orange, yellow, green. So incorporating every color of bell peppers, in my opinion, there's not one that's above the other, because every single color has their own benefits to them. So yellow helps with digestion. Your orange is going to be high in beta carotene and help with eye health. Your red is going to be heart healthy. And then moving on, let's chat about green foods next, and your green bell peppers. So your green foods are optimal foods to help with circulation and elasticity for your body and your skin. It's very important to make sure that you've got good circulation, because this also helps with cardiovascular health as well. So now last month we talked about our heart healthy foods, and these are some of the heart healthy foods that I didn't have time to touch base on that day. So kind of continuing that conversation as well. Your leafy green vegetables contain polyphenols and antioxidants. Green foods are heart-loving foods. So not only is red foods heart-loving and warming foods, your green foods are heart-loving foods as well. And green, if you're like me, the color green is calming. So green foods are very calming for your body, to just help with just calming down anxiety, or just making you feel overall a feel when you have a plate full of green foods. So every single day, you want to make sure you have a good amount of green foods on your plate every single meal. If you're having a smoothie for a meal, add some super greens powders to your smoothie. Add some spinach, some kale, some celery. Add these superfoods to your meal, no matter if you're having a smoothie or a big plate of food that you're going to chew. So foods like your spinach, celery, watercress, these specific foods help to lower blood pressure. So these are great foods to incorporate. If you're working on your blood pressure, then these are good foods to have in your diet at least every other day, if not every single day. Now, some of my green foods, oh my goodness, guys, the list for green foods just goes on and on. So it was hard for me to pick my favorites to share with you guys, but we're going to try. I have a pretty good list here. Some of my favorite green foods is arugula. I love a good arugula salad. So for some of you, you may think that it has a peppery bite to it. It does, but it's so good for helping your digestion. It helps with your circulation. It makes you feel good when you have an arugula salad. Now, I will say that when I have an arugula salad, one of my favorite arugula salads is to roast sweet potatoes and add sweet potatoes and then add some quinoa. So I'm going to add some yellow, I'm going to add some orange, and I'm going to have some green in my arugula salad. That's one of my favorite arugula salads. Avocado. Avocado, if you have talked to me at any point in time, you know I recommend avocado in your diet a lot, because that is a good healthy fat. Whether you have the small mini avocados or you like the large avocados that some people call a slimcado, it does not matter to me. You can use avocados in baking. You can use them in your salads. You can add them on just to your meals. Avocado is just such a good and easy way to get your healthy fat in for the day. Basil, parsley, cilantro, these green herbs that you can grow on your front porch, your back porch, or inside of your house. Put some in your landscaping. These herbs are amazing fresh, or you can dry them. You're going to get the most optimal benefits from having them fresh. But herbs is such a good food to add to cooking or even to your salads. Adding things like fresh cilantro or parsley to your salads increases the flavor, but it also helps your body to digest because of the polyphenols that these foods excrete when you start to chew these foods. So those are great. Using bitters, and I call them bitter foods because they are a little bit bitter greens. These helps with your digestion, and you can truly feel your circulation getting so much better when you incorporate these foods. This is going to be things like dandelion. Yes, I said dandelion. Dandelion is a great green to have around. You can use turnip greens, collard greens, mustard greens, beet greens. All of these greens are really good for helping your gut microbiome and just to balance everything out in your body. Now, if you don't want to sit down and eat a big bowl of bitters, blame you, not everybody does. So you can chop these bitter greens up, keep them in a container in your freezer. And when you make your smoothies in the mornings, take a handful out, throw it in your blender, and you're going to get all of the benefits of these bitter greens for helping your digestion. So these are great. And some of these are ones that we tend to just walk right past in the produce aisle. Now, let me tell you something else that I like to do with collard greens. Told you, green vegetables I can go on and on about. So collard greens, if you take your collards, and I will just kind of V cut out the stem of the collard because that's going to be a little bit tough for what we're going to do with these. Take your collard green and I will run it under some hot water for a minute or two, enough to start to loosen your leaf up. And then I will take something like a hummus or black bean dip and layer onto my collard green leaf. Add some extra veggies. Start by using those 5 colors of vegetables that you're going to use in a day. And I will add those vegetables to that leaf, and then I will roll that leaf up to make a wrap. So if you're looking for a good, healthy snack to take with you on the go as seasons start to change, a collard green wrap is a great way to get in your greens, your yellows, your reds, your purples, or your any other color that you want to incorporate from the rainbow. So collard green wraps is one of my absolute favorite ways to have to help get my vegetables in the spring and just take them on the go, whether I'm going to be out shopping or going on a picnic or going hiking. These are super easy, quick wraps that you can make. Don't forget about the common green foods like cucumbers, zucchinis, regular lettuce like romaine lettuce and leafy lettuces. Okra is such a good green vegetable that we tend to forget about. One of my favorite ways and easiest ways to make okra is to air fry it. You can air fry okra in 10 minutes and it just becomes so sweet and it's so good. It's like having candy. I just made some the other night and we absolutely love it. So I'll just toss it in a little bit of avocado oil, some Celtic sea salt, pop it in my air fryer on 350 for 10 minutes, and you have the most perfect okra. So if you're like me and you grew up on fried okra, let's make it a little bit healthier without having a breading and make it in the air fryer. Let me know if you try that out. Lastly is one of my favorite teas, and it is green tea and matcha tea. Green tea and matcha tea is so good for your body. It creates such good circulation. In matcha tea, fun fact is there's 87 health benefits for matcha tea. So that is one of my absolute favorite green foods out there. All right, guys, I just got a few more minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up with blue, purple, and black foods. So blue, purple, and black foods helps to support brain health and your memory. So incorporating these three colors of foods every single day helps you to have a better memory. And we all talk about that we want to have a great memory and remember all of these memories that we create with our family and friends. And these three colors of foods also helps to put you in a good mood. Who doesn't want to be in a good mood every single day? So incorporating these blue, black, and purple foods is such a good way to help you get in that good, amazing mood, and then also helping you to open up your ability to learn. We all want to learn new things every single day. So these foods are very specific for your memory, mood balancing, and having the ability to learn. So these brain boosting foods are full of antioxidants and polyphenols. They're very anti-inflammatory. They have antioxidants. Again, they're brain protective. They improve your cognitive health, and they support and balance your moods. Here's my favorite blue, purple, and black foods. Acai berries. If you know me at all, you know that acai bowls are one of my favorite foods. So you can get frozen acai. Just make sure there's no added sugars if you're getting it frozen. But acai berries have so many polyphenols and antioxidants. They are very, very anti-inflammatory, and they're so good to add to your smoothies or make a smoothie bowl with. Black beans. Black beans are one of the best, most anti-inflammatory beans out there. I love them. I love all beans, but black beans are so versatile and you can do so many things with them. Figs. If you've never tried a fig before, whether it is a dehydrated fig or a raw fig, they are so good for your body, and they actually help improve your circulation as well. So if you've never tried a fig, I like to pair them with some goat cheese. I think those two are really good together. Black rice. So black rice is one of the foods that we recommend as a good anti-inflammatory food to replace regular rice that can be very inflammatory for most people. So a true, really good black rice is going to be more like a seed. It's the seed off of the grass, and you will be amazed at the flavor and texture that you can create with black rice. And it's so easy to cook. So don't let it scare you. If you're looking for it in the grocery store, sometimes it's listed as black rice. Other times it will say forbidden rice. So I challenge you to try something a little bit different on your plate over the next month. Again, blueberries. Blueberries are amazing. Blueberries are starting to come in season in certain parts of the United States as well. So if you have a local organic blueberry farm, go try them out. Try out some fresh blueberries. There's nothing like them. They are just sweet as candy, and I think that you'll enjoy those. Eggplants, plums, purple asparagus, purple cauliflower, purple beans, purple sweet potatoes. These all remind me of gym colors when you cook them. So all of these purple vegetables that we tend to look over that we're like, I don't know about that. I think asparagus is supposed to be green. Well, guess what? There are varieties that are purple, like your cauliflower, your asparagus, your beans, sweet potatoes. If you've never had a purple sweet potato, find one at your store and make it, because it is amazing and it is the most gorgeous purple blue color when it is cooked that you will ever see. So it's so sweet and so good. And it's probably my favorite sweet potato. So during the times of the year when I can find the purple sweet potatoes, I make sure that I grab them up and eat as many of them as I can, because they just make you happy. They're such a pretty color. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I have really enjoyed being here with you guys on the Vibrant Health Show, and I'm looking forward to being back with you and going over the other colors of the rainbow at a later date. So, like I said, your challenge for the next month is to eat 5 colors every single day. We talked about more than 5. So I know you can find some options that you like. Go into that produce section or your local farmer's market with eyes wide open. Find some foods that you have never had before and find a recipe, or drop those questions in the comments and I'll help you to understand exactly what to do with all of these amazing colors of the rainbow. So thank you guys so much for joining today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.